Hello. Hi everybody. So this video is about Mark Nowhereman calling it quit? Question mark. Uh, Today a viewer of mine just alert me to the latest from Mark. Um, so I went there to check the video that in question, and I saw this message. This video is about the Filipino living in poverty. This old Filipino man is scavenging rejected onions. So at 21 minutes and 23-second timestamp, you will see this message. So it's kind of like encrypted message. He said maybe 3 or 4 more films before the fund completely runs out. If we won't receive any more contribution, and then there's a stop right there, and then it follow with this message right here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's kind of bit in, like hanging there. No, let me just double sure, make sure it's there's no more other message. Hold on. Yeah, it's just like there, it's weird. If we won't see anymore. Oh, maybe that's what he meant. Three or four more film, that's it. And then it followed by, it's okay, at least I can finally retire from this. I guess it's time to live a normal and quiet life. No, I won't enter politics in the Philippines. It's too risky. People kill people for political office in the Philippines. All right, so that was the message. So he was saying if the fund run out, then that's it. Goodbye. So I don't know. I don't know. Is it? Does he really mean that, or he just trying to pump up for people to go? Because he have a GoFundMe. Maybe he was just doing a campaign for people to do their pledge. What do you call that? Increase their pledge, or maybe the pledge is going down as a lot of people are hurting due to the inflation. I mean, I talk about this for for a while now. Everybody's hurting. Doesn't matter. It's not only in the Philippines. If you're here in state Australia, I talk to people in Australia or UK. It's just the same thing. We are all hurting right now with the inflation, with the gas prices at all-time high. I don't know. Even me, everybody's feeling the pinch. So that's maybe probably one of the reasons the contributions has gone down, and at the same time, I believe also because before I start recording this, make this video, I also went to check his what do you call that, the one you look for, Socialblade. I'm trying to on March Socialblade, based on January of 2022, and also based on January of last year, 2021. 2021, I think he has about 2.5 million view, and then if I'm not mistaken, oh here. So in January of 2021 has like a 2.5 million views, and then in January of 2022 it's down to only 1 million. So you can see the viewer just went down from 1 year ago. 2021 has 2.5 million in January, and 2022 it's only 1 million. So it got down almost almost one third, right? No, two-thirds. It went down almost two-thirds. That's dramatic. I mean, people, because you have to remember though, a lot of people are watching are probably Filipino too, because Filipino love this type of video, the feel good channel. And then, as we know, a lot of Filipino use data. So if everything is going high, I mean, it will affect their using of data too. So that is, I think, one of the reason. Not only the donors are feeling the pinch, but also the viewer. So maybe he was just saying this and see how people respond. Will he quit after 3 or 4? I don't think so. I think he's been doing this for a long time, and then the channel is still making good money for him. And then let's see something else. I'm gonna read to you something here that on his note on his channel is that the important note is that I personally don't receive or get, take, packet any amount of financial contribution from you guys. Your contribution goes straight to the family we reach and to the other expenses. So that's very kind of important. Is it goes straight to the family we reach and also to other expenses. So other expenses, it could be mean that their travel expense. Of course, they have a crew of 3 people, and that could be expense for their salary, and also their equipment and their 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 food, and then what else? I did not publish on YouTube the stories of family we reach without signed release agreement. Okay, that's good. And then the third one said business and personal GoFundMe fundraiser account. All the fund contribution sources of the income and other monetary sources that go into my account are being reported to the taxman. My bank also report to the taxman every year by the year end. There is a certified public accountant who does the accounting, auditing of my account. That is kind of right there is a questionable. For me, it's a questionable on number 3. And then why do I say that? Because okay, I understand that he has a has accountant and filing the taxes, but what do they do? A taxman just like me, I file taxes. Mark is in California, so he's in U.S. So the GoFundMe is open in the U.S. And let's say if he said the GoFundMe, let's just say get the $500,000 last year, and then all he need to do is just show the accountant how much it was given to the needy, the poor Filipino. Let's say they gave like 300,000 to the poor Filipino, and they have a salary of let's say I'm just saying let's say a salary of 100,000 for the people that working on the film, and they have another 100,000 for their expenses that include travel, equipment, all those things. I'm just giving you an example. So that's it. But it doesn't. But because if you're doing this as a charity, you are only allowed to take expense 10% of expense. But with this, we don't know how much are they taking expense as an expense. Because a viewer told me that if you're doing as a charity, you're only allowed to take 10%. Whatever the people contribute, you're only allowed to take 10%. But with this, with no government bodies watching it, we don't know. We don't know how much are they taking as expense. We have seen Terrence and Beth, what they're doing. They have like a party all the time. They have lechon all the time. They celebrate lechon. I mean, almost like every 2 weeks they do celebration of lechon, and they go stay in a nice hotel, luxury hotel, and they bring a lot of kids with them. At least Mark doesn't do that. So that's what I'm just saying, you know. And then on number 4, it said that you don't need to open a registered charity organization, foundation, institution to give help to the people in the Philippines. Reaching and giving help to people in the Philippines is not illegal. There's no law stated. That you need to open a register at a charitable organization, foundation, before you are able to give help to people legally. All right. So again, that is a questionable on number 4, because we have seen a lot of people have tried that. You know, first of all, is Terrence and Beth. They tried that and they got stopped by the DSWD. But on Mark's case, I believe because he is not in the Philippines, his crew is in the Philippines, but he as the owner of the channel, he's in U.S. and also the GoFundMe is open in U.S. Maybe so that's a make a difference. So technically, he's you know, fundraising is in the U.S. and then he just doing help to the Filipino. But unlike the other blogger, in the case of you know, Terrence and Beth and other, we have seen other like Tim and Chrissy, they try to do that while they're living in the Philippines. So probably, I'm not 100% sure, if you're living in the Philippines, if you're the channel owner or the owner of that, you know, whatever you're doing, you will need a permit. But if your company is outside the Philippines, you don't have to. I'm not so sure, you know. I'm just saying that could be one of the reasons. But and then I was thinking of Switch Hannity. Switch Hannity is Switch Hannity. There's another guy. He's from Switch of Humanity. I think it's Switch Humanity. He said he has you know, like a charity corporation in believe in Switzerland, and then he got stopped by the DSWD. He said, you know, you still need to get a license, maybe because he's in the Philippines, while Mark doesn't live in the Philippines. He lives in state. You know, could be, maybe that's a loophole. I don't know. So, but basically, you know, he's telling us that he doesn't have a, you know, charity license, but he's doing this. He's helping the people. I've been watching Mark for a while now. You know, ever since like he said, he's the original. And I think maybe it's true. He's the original because, yeah, I've been watching him for a long time. You know, I like his video. You know, the only thing I don't like is the politic part. But I'm not here to talk about his politics. I'm here to talk about this charity channel. So, yeah, I mean, you know, for me, I think this is just maybe his way of trying to get more fun from the viewer, like kind of, you know, warning the viewer, hey, if you don't step up or, you know, or continue to be loyal, you know, do your pledge, you know, this might be the end. For me, I don't think that's going to be the case. You know, I think he was just saying this. Maybe it's just a publicity. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe he's serious. Maybe he's tired. Maybe he wants to do something else. So anyway, let me know your thought on this video. Again, thank you all for watching. Take care now. God bless and bye bye.